Going on to you, Leos. You have the Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, the Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Hermit, the Star, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so for you, Leos, again, very much so laid back. When it's time for you, Leos, to speak up about something, you will. The Emperor, laid back. Very much so interested in seeking out opportunities for yourself. So if an opportunity does not really come where you, Leos, see any kind of opportunity to date anybody, because you're getting to know them, you're asking them how they are, you're getting to understand their background. A lot of you Leos are pretty much, a lot of you Leos are pretty much okay with continuing to be single, okay? So what I'm trying to say here is that with these two cards from left to right, with these two cards, this is very much so about how a lot of you Libras are going to get to know people, but you're going to sit there and listen to what it is that they're saying to you. And if you realize that they come from, if they've made some terrible decisions, then a lot of you Leos, I said Libra, sorry. A lot of you Leos are going to look at it and you're going to be like, nah, I'm not going to hang out with you. Because a lot of you Leos are starting to understand that there's a pattern of terrible decisions that people make. And they want other people to be okay with the fact that they make terrible decisions. And the Moon is about how, and once you realize this, you're going to dub them. You're going to ghost. You're going to, you're going to essentially go into hiding. The Moon is very much so about learning about people's secrets, yes, but it's also about ghosting people, going into hiding, making things clandestine or secret, including yourselves. Because when you ghost somebody, what are you doing? You're basically making yourself clandestine, right? Secret. You're ghosting them. You're making sure that those people don't see you around at all, right? Seen and not heard. So the Moon now is about how a lot of you are in a situation where, because you don't really care. You don't care. Like, you're not trying to go through the nonsense where at least a person doesn't have some sort of basic level of, foundation, some sort of basic platform to where they can stand on. And what I mean by that is they need to be plain Joes. They need to be plain Janes. And what a plain Joe or a plain Jane is a person that's straight-laced, a person that, is they have common sense, book smarts, street smarts. You know what I mean? They're not a criminal. They're not running around, just straight-laced. And then the thing is plain Jane. So the thing is that the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles now represent. So as a result of this, the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, if they're not, a lot of you are pretty much going to run them off, or if not ghost them. Five of Wands, because you understand that the relationship is not going to last anyway. So a lot of you Leos are realizing that there's no point. There would literally be no point to try to be with them. So you're either going to run them off and be like, nah, I don't want to talk anymore, and tell them directly, or you're going to ghost. The Three of Pentacles, because you understand that you're looking for value and you realize that you're not going to be able to find too much value with someone who thinks that they're going to be combative and dysfunctional. And it really goes to show you how stupid a lot of people can be. The idea that you're going to sit up there and have a whole disagreement constantly with the person who you with. That, anyway, these people in these games, they love playing these games, don't they? Wow. Okay. Anyway, the Queen of Swords is about how, since this is the case, a lot of you realize that because right now you're very skeptical of this. You're very mindful of this. People really gonna have to step their game up. You know, you're very mindful of this type of stuff. And what I mean when I say mindful of this type of stuff, I mean you Leos are very, again, any one little thing, and you Leos are like, nah, I'm done. They have to be the plain Joe. They have to be the plain Jane. They don't cheat. They don't cheat. They tried their best to tell the truth. They you know what I mean? They come and they go as they please. They're in touch with themselves. They're in touch with their surroundings. They're compassionate towards other people / mindful. You know, they're generally liked. They have to be the plain Joes or the plain Janes. If they're not, a lot of you Leos are like, nah, that's a dub, because it's too much of a coincidence. It's too much of a problem. So the Hermit now represents, and this is what it is that a lot of you Leos are looking for. You're not telling them that, but because you're going to have a lot of people not very sure as to what you're doing. But you know what, you Leos know what it is that you're doing. You're looking for people who understand that they need to be straight-laced plain Joes or plain Janes. But you're not going to make it aware of that. And then you have the Star, right? Both in the night sky. But the Star represents, but this is what it is. That's the type of person that you're looking for, the plain Joe or the plain Jane. The Page of Pentacles and the Two of Wands is about how, well, and if you're going to continue to keep looking for that, if you can't find that in the people that you're interacting with soon coming up, if you haven't been doing it already, you will most definitely keep looking, you know, because a lot of you Leos, you know, you have a better idea of what you're looking for. You know, it's not about just looking aimlessly for whatever it is that fits, because that's another layer of it too. When you are out here dating, you have to know what it is that you're looking for. That's a part of it. This is why a lot of people end up sounding stupid whenever it is that they out here and they just talking to random people. It's like, okay, what do you want? Anytime someone doesn't know what it is that they want, it means that you shouldn't trust those people because they're all over the place. So before you even, so when you gain enough experience to know what you like and what you don't like, this is what it is that we call developing a type. You're supposed to know what you like. You're supposed to know, this is what I want. This is what it is that I don't want. Okay? Okay? And you're not supposed to, I mean, you can, but I don't suggest you telling the person, this is what it is that you're looking for. This is what it is that you're not looking for. You need to wait and see. Because a person can tell you, oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Try to string you along. But don't tell them that. You know why? Because wait and see what it is that they do. Tell them that you want to be in a relationship, but don't tell them the specifics of the relationship, what specifically you're looking for. And then wait to see what it is that they do. Pay attention to them. Pay attention to their surroundings. Who do they associate themselves with? Because when you tell people, this is what it is I'm looking for a person that I like people with long hair, and short is cool, but not too short. If you do have short hair, make sure it looks good. Stuff like that, you know. They may try to be what it is that you want, which is putting on a mask. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. Come on now. Come on. Come on now. So to clarify the Page of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups. Right. So again, and this isn't necessarily going to be so much hard work because you know more of what it is that you're looking out for. So at this point, it's really academic. You know what to look out for. You know what is good. You know what to look out for. And you're going to continue to move forward just like that.